go out, Wells? It's too rich. Good morning. Nope, too cold. Good morning. The kitchen is a disaster. The dishes haven't been done in I don't know, a few days. I'm running late and I have to drop off my son and my daughter this morning. Normally I only drop off one. So things are going great. But good morning. Hello. Hi. It's going to be fine, right? It'll be fine. Today, here's the agenda. Here's what we're doing. We are going to drop off my son at his school because he has to be there at a certain time. We're going to drop my daughter off at her daycare. And then I'm going to go to work at the nursing home. This morning drive situation is going to take me probably an hour or more, which I hate. But that's the way it goes sometimes. So here we go. I'm going to make coffee. I'm going to make lunches. I'm not going to do the dishes, and we're going to move on with our lives. Took a quick break. Checked my blood pressure a couple times. I felt really weird yesterday, and then today I'm feeling a little funky, but it's not my blood pressure, so that's good. I'm going to the doctor next week, which is also good because I don't know. I'm just curious. And I also am excited to give him the update on all my allergies and stuff. So what am I doing? I have to wake Amari up in a few minutes. We have to get going. We have to get out the door. Lunches, I need to finish. I'm going to chop an apple. Amelia just said that she wants to make cookies for Santa tomorrow. I wasn't planning on doing the Santa thing. I know that makes me a terrible person, but I really wasn't planning on doing the whole Santa thing. We kind of have just treated him like a nice character on the TV shows and stuff and movies, but I bet the other kids at school are probably talking about Santa. So anyway, I'm going to stop because she's watching a video and that's probably really annoying background noise. I'll see you after the drop-offs. Okay, drop-offs are done. That took, oh my God. Okay, it took over an hour from the time I left my house until right now when I just got to the nursing home. I dropped my son off, I dropped my daughter off, and now here we are. I also got in, the good thing about having such a long commute this morning was that I got in a great phone call with my friend, so that was nice. And we got to catch up, so that's cool. But yeah, it's a long time in the car, and then I have to do it all over again after work and after school. So yay, stick in there, Megan. All right, so where do we leave off? Oh, Santa Claus. Sorry, we have to talk about Santa because I am in a little bit of a pickle. So I decided long ago I was not going to lie to my kids about Santa, okay? I know, controversial. A lot of people are obsessed with the magic of Christmas, the magic of Santa. They want their kids to believe in Santa till they're 42 years old. Fine, whatever. That's not me, okay? That's not me. No Santa for me. I mean, I'm not anti-Santa. I think the idea of Santa is adorable. I think it's cute. I think I let my daughter watch videos that feature Santa. So Santa's not a secret to her. She understands Santa. But I have never told her yes, Santa is coming to our house. Santa is going to bring you presents. I've never said that, never brought it up. But obviously if she watches videos about it, and now she goes to preschool and all the other kids talk about it and the teachers talk about it, now she's starting to understand this idea that Santa comes to people's houses and we need to leave cookies for Santa. We need to leave milk for Santa. So now I'm kind of what do I do? What do I do? I mean, I guess the obvious answer is to just let her give Santa some cookies. Let her put cookies out, let her put milk out. It's fine. But I'm not going to buy her presents from Santa. Right? I'm not going to. This is where is the line, right? She's 3. I guess here's the question, right? What's the harm in letting her believe in Santa versus what is the harm of being like harsh and saying like, no, Santa's not real. You know what I mean? Like, I obviously don't want to crush her soul at 3 years old. Like, no, Santa's not real. When like, obviously I've allowed her to indulge in the Santa lore, right? But also I think too, like what do families do who are Muslim, or what do families who are Jewish do, right? Like what do you tell your kids about Santa? Because I don't want to crush her, but I also don't want to perpetuate a lie. And also, selfishly, I just don't want to go through all of the effort that is involved in the lying and like the creation of the Christmas magic, right? I'm not doing Elf on the Shelf. I'm not doing Santa. Like, we're not buying gifts from Santa. Maybe the stocking stuffers could be from Santa. Like, oh, Santa left us these things in our stockings. Like, maybe I could do that. I don't know. I'm getting long-winded. You tell me, what do I do about a 3-year-old who is believing in Santa because of what her friends are saying and her teachers are saying and the videos that she's watching are saying? But I'm not telling her Santa's real. I don't know. You tell me. All right, I got to go in. I'm at the nursing home. Here's how it works at the nursing home. The social services director has given me a list of people that have been flagged for like depression or low motivation or, just trouble adjusting to their circumstances. Most people are in the nursing home rehab facility because they have had like a fall, they've broken a hip, they've broken something, or like they're really sick and so they need help, or maybe they have a wound and they need nursing assistance with the wound. Whatever the reason is, they're here temporarily and they're trying to get better so that they can go back to wherever they live. My job is to go talk to these people, let them share how they're feeling, let them share what their frustrations are, let them share like what they're scared about, what they're excited about. Some of them are moving to new places after they leave here. Some of them are going back home, like I said. So some of them might have to stay here forever. That's always a hard one. I do see they have some folks here who do live here long term. That's hard. That one's a little rough. Especially when they're not that old, right? And they're like, yeah, this is the rest of my life. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I have a list. I go see the people. And usually I see maybe like 6 people on a good day, 7 maybe. But I don't see each of them for a full hour because I don't know. There's a lot going on in their nursing home. Like, they're not just laying there and like waiting for me to come see them. They also have physical therapy. They also have nurses that come in and have to do stuff. They have doctors that come in and do assessments and visit with them. Some of them have family members that come and visit. Some of them go out for appointments, like they have to go check in with their surgeons or whatever. So I have to sort of compete. There's bingo on Fridays. There's bingo. So I have to see all the long-term people before 2:00 because they're not missing bingo to talk to me. So that's how it works at the nursing home. I will see if I can check in with you like midday after I've seen a few people and I'm taking a break for lunch, but we'll see. It might not be appropriate to film inside just because I don't want to accidentally like catch any any staff or patients or families or anything. So we'll see what we can do, but I will see you whenever I can. Let me know in the comments right now, while I'm working. Your job is to tell me in the comments what to do about Santa. All right. Mwah. I'll see you as soon as I can. So don't worry, I'm not looking at you. Relax. Don't worry about it. Here's why I'm leaving so late. Normally I would have left like an hour sooner. I would have left around 3. Well, I would have maybe like 3:30. I would have left at 3:30 because today Amari had homework club, so I'm supposed to pick him up at like 4:30. Today I got a call from, sorry, windshield wipers. Today I got a call from his teacher at like 3:15 saying, hey, no homework club today. And I was like, oh, that's not great because it's 3:15 and school gets out at 3:30. And she's like, no, don't worry. He wants to go sledding with his friend. And his friend's dad said that's cool. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm picking up. So then I had to call the friend's dad to make sure that was actually fine. And it is fine. So I bought myself like an extra half hour or so to finish notes. But I didn't finish my notes. I didn't totally finish my notes. I have like 3 more that I have to finish, like clicking boxes and stuff. But I will have time to do that tomorrow. So that's fine. So now I'm picking up my daughter from daycare. And then we're going to see if Ed's older daughter is at our house. She usually comes to our house on Tuesdays to do laundry and hang out with us, but mostly to do laundry. And then I'll go get Amari. And then we'll have dinner. Ed's bringing home Taco Tuesday dinner. And then I'll take Amari to an appointment that he has tonight at 7. My brain is fried, guys. My brain is like absolutely spent. I'm a bit like I had a moment. I'm like very overthinking right now. And I feel a lot of like guilt and pit in my stomach. And I feel like that's not necessary. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. But there is a little bit of like this push and pull with my role at the nursing home. Because while I am not currently the social worker, I'm not the discharge planner, I am not employed by that facility. I used to be a discharge planner at the hospital. And I also used to be a discharge planner at other nursing homes. So when some of the people that I'm seeing, some of my counseling clients, when they get anxious about their discharge plan and their transition plan, my brain leaves counseling mode and goes into like wanting to problem solve and be a social worker. And I am not a social worker. I'm a counselor. I need to keep reminding myself that, because today I almost got myself in trouble. Not trouble, but like I almost started meddling in this plan that this one person has. And it's really not my role. It's not my role. I have to let go and just help this person process her feelings about what is happening to her, not fix it for her. And I would say that is probably one of the hardest things about being a counselor, is that I can't fix things for people. I can't fix it for you, right? As much as I would love to, right? Like if I was this lady's daughter, I would have done so many things for her. But for whatever reason, no one is stepping in, no one is fixing anything for her. And the discharge planner at the facility is doing her best and is giving this lady the options that are available. And none of them are great. None of the options are great. Because if you don't have a lot of money, then none of the options are great when you can't take care of yourself. And it just is what it is. And I can't fix it. I can't save her. I can't fix it for her. All I can do is listen to her and be there to help her process her own decisions and her own feelings. And that's really it. Like I did do a little more than I should have. I gave her the information for an elder law attorney to help her, like, if she wanted to talk. Because, like, basically, long story short, if somebody is going to transition to Medicaid, that means they have to give up all of their assets to the state. They have to sell their home and give all the proceeds to the state, because the state is then promising that they're going to take care of this person financially for the rest of their lives. And so when that happens, you move into a nursing home, a long-term nursing home. You have to live in the room with a roommate. You don't have a lot of control over what you eat. You don't have a lot of control over your medical care. You don't have a lot of control over your belongings. You probably can't afford your regular cell phone plan anymore, because you only get like, I think $60 a month spending cash. And the rest of it goes to paying the facility that you live in, because they are housing you, clothing you, feeding you, giving you medical care, whatever. And so that's a really painful process for people. And so long story short, an elder law attorney can help people in that situation sort of plan for what they can do with the money that they have, like what they can legally spend their money on before the state takes over. So they can legally spend their money on like prepaying for their funeral if they want. They can prepay for a burial plot. They can prepay for cremation. They can prepay for a lot of that kind of stuff. They can also pay for the lawyer. But things that they're not allowed to do is like sign the house over to one of their kids, or like put their house in a trust or something at the last minute so that the government can't take it. Like, that's not allowed. Like the state is allowed to look back, I think, 5 years to see if a person was like giving money away to family members, or like doing weird stuff with their finances to hide their assets. So anyway, sorry, that's a crazy tangent, but all of that to say, like, this stuff happens all the time, every day, in nursing homes across the country, where people find themselves in a situation where they're sick, or they're injured, or they're, maybe they had a stroke, or maybe they had some kind of something happened to them, right? Where they are no longer really able to live by themselves. They don't have enough money to afford a private caregiver in their home. They don't have enough money to afford to live in an assisted living community where they pay privately for that. And if family doesn't want to take care of them or can't take care of them, then really the only option they have is what I'm talking about, right? Which is you can never go back to your home. You can never go back to your house that you've owned for like 50 years. We're done. You have to go to this crappy nursing home where you're going to share a room with a stranger, and you're both going to watch TV at the same time, and it's going to be too loud, and you're going to be miserable. And that's the rest of your life. So anyway, that's the kind of heavy stuff that I get to hear about all the time. Not just this particular lady, but like, this is just normal. Like, this is just a Tuesday, right? Like, literally today is just a normal Tuesday. This is the stuff that happens to people. So I guess the lesson, I really should do a video about the lessons that I've learned from working with old people and sick people and people with disabilities. One thing that I've learned, I'll give it to you in this video for free. One thing I've learned is that you really need to plan ahead. You really, really need to acknowledge and accept that you are going to get old, and that you may very well need physical help when you are very old. And you need to either have a financial plan for that, or you need to get really good at accepting what is, and accepting that you are not going to have control anymore, because that is just the truth of it. Also, lesson number 2, be nice to your kids. Like, be kind to your children, because man, oh man, if you have kids, like, there's some people that their kids are there every day. Their kids are doting on them. Their kids are advocating for them. Their kids are talking to all the nurses. The kids are, making sure their little mom and dad or mom or whoever's in the nursing home, right, that their little mini fridge is stocked with their favorite snacks and drinks, making sure they have their favorite clothes, their favorite jammies. Like, there are some families where the kids are surrounding the parents and making sure that they are supported and cared for and safe. There are other people, I don't know what their dynamic was like with their children, but for whatever reason, those kids are not coming around. Those kids are not visiting. Those kids are not picking up the phone when it rings. Those kids are not helping. They're not bringing things from the house. They are doing F all. They're doing nothing. And that is a very vulnerable, lonely, sad place for people to be when they have adult children and they basically could give a hoot about mom or dad in the nursing home. So be kind. Be kind to your family members. Or if it's too late for that, or you don't have kids, make some good friends. Be kind to your friends. Because, man, you don't want to be alone in a nursing home with no advocate. I don't care how nice the nursing home is. All right. Well, that was depressing. Sorry. That was not a great note to end on. I'm trying to think of anything happy. I mean, to be honest, let's be fair, guys. Like, I only see the people in the nursing home who are sad, okay? That's why I'm there. I get a list of people, and the people that are on my list, like they're the people they're having a hard time. So I don't get a lot of happy stories. Although I will say today I did get to talk with a lady who shared some beautiful stories of her childhood and her relationship with her husband, and how she was like she's like in her 90s and she's this rebellious tomboy, fun lady. And that was a joy to be able to hear her reminisce about the life that she enjoyed when she was younger. But anyway, we all get old, guys. We all get old. Be kind. Be kind to everyone. Be kind to yourself. And move every day. Move your body every day. Move your body. Hello. I'm not going to be long-winded or anything. I just needed to wrap up and say goodbye. I am at my office. It is 7:42 p.m. I feel like I'm going to fall over. I feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm here because Amari has an appointment in the same building from 7 to 8. So I'm in my office. My co-owner, my business partner was here. So I just spent the last 40 minutes talking to her, which is amazing. We hardly ever get a chance to catch up. But I literally could barely keep my eyes open the whole time. And it was not her fault. I'm so tired. So I'm going to try and relax for the next 10, 15 minutes until Amari gets back here. And then I'm going to drive him home. And then we're going to go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep. We did have dinner. I picked Amari up. I picked Amelia up. We picked everybody up. I got home. We had dinner. That's it. I love you. Tomorrow I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting a pedicure and I'm getting my hair done in the morning. So come with me for that. Yay! All right. Merry Vlogmas. Day 2. Mwah. Good night.